Hey, my name is Mohan, I'm the CMO of Nara.
And I'm Luca, I'm the CEO of Nairon.
Luca, AI is all the hype in 2026.
I mean, it's all that we hear about.
But there seem to be a lot of misconceptions surrounding what AI actually is and what it isn't. So if someone's coming up to you and asking you, what is AI? How would you answer that question?
Typically, I approach this question by giving a little analogy, you could say. LLM, or a large language model, is essentially just a fancy computer that's been trained on a bunch of data, and it's essentially retrieving that data and answering the question for you. Previously, computers had to be told how to answer certain questions, but the models today are able to look at all of the training data across the entire internet, books that have been written and that it's ingested, is able to kind of give you that data.
And that's through predictive mechanisms, correct?
Correct, yeah. The way that it works is the LLM is just trying to predict what is the next word, right? So if you ask it a question like, what is the capital of France? It will essentially just say, predict the first word, which is the capital of France is Paris.
Which are tokens.
Each word, in essence, in some way, is a token. The actual kind of breakdown is that it's 3/4 of a word is a token. Without getting too technical, we'll have other videos covering tokens in much more details. But you can think about it as like bits of words. That is the alphabet of an LLM.
We're 3 to 4 years into AI being pretty much public to everyone out there with the launch of ChatGPT 3.5 in 2023. What's changed so far and how have things improved?
Well, the first model that came out, GPT 3.5, was essentially just a text model, right? Today, the models are, we say, multimodal. So the same way that they can take text and break down text, the models today can take images and break down images. Same with audio, same with any other format, right, like video. As well as the models back in the day, 3 years ago, had a cutoff point in terms of their knowledge, right? So they were trained on data up until September 2022, and anything after September 2022, they didn't have any knowledge about, right? The models today are actually able to understand what they know and what they don't know, and are able to use tools like searching the web to figure out that information. So if a model has been trained 3 months ago, and you ask it a question about something that happened yesterday, it would be able to search up the web and figure out that answer for you.
It can also do work for you now in 2026, correct?
Yeah. So for the LLM, whether it's asking the internet for a question, or whether it's submitting a response on your email, is essentially the same thing. And so the capabilities we have today are so much larger than the tools we had back then. And so now you're able to have AI agents, which is essentially an LLM that doesn't only give you one response, but does a looping response where it's constantly checking and reasoning with itself until a task is done. So if you say something like, go fetch my emails and draft responses up for me, it's able to continuously check every email, go back and forth with itself actually, which is what we call reasoning, and actually execute the tools to actually draft out the emails. And so the world that we're going to is a world that part of your organization is run through employees, human employees, but part of the organization is actually run by AI employees or AI agents.
Interesting, and these are going to be things we're going to dive deep into in these video series. We're going to cover a lot more in-depth topics as well. Until then, guys, subscribe to our newsletter, links in the description below. You can also find us on LinkedIn. We'll see you in the next video.